Good morning, fragrance community. How's everybody doing? Hopefully your weekend was great. Mine was delicious. The weather was semi-decent here in northern Canada. I actually did get a little bit of time with my smoker outside. I did some ribs, did some chicken. My wife actually cooked some salmon. I did a little bit of yard work this weekend also. As you can see on my channel, I tried to keep it going. I did like 3 videos in one day. That's why I was wearing the same Batman getup, if anybody's asking. But either way, today we are going to do a subscriber's choice, the subbies. If you're a new subscriber of mine, man, probably circa a year or two, you've probably never seen one of these on my channel. I actually started this subscriber's choice thing back in 2009. Yes, it's one of my original ideas on YouTube, and I decided to bring it back for season 16. This is kind of early. I wanted to present you the choices so you guys can comment below early so I can get it within the season. So subscriber's choice, to explain it to you guys, it's fairly easy. You comment below. You have 1 comment per, of course, YouTube account. If you got several or you got a whole bunch of troll-like accounts, you can vote more than once if you want. So basically, yeah, that's it. I give you 3 choices of fragrances that I was thinking of doing. Not this season 16. It's almost like I'm speeding up the process. Testing's basically done on these fragrances, but they weren't going to hit season 16. They were actually going to hit next spring or next summer. So you're going to see them almost a year in advance here. But you get to only choose one. You get to pick one. So choose wisely. Maybe take your time. Do some Google searching. Maybe see which one you're interested in before you cast your vote. I'm going to do the same thing on FGN. I told those ladies and gents over there in FGN that they are also going to get a vote. So if you have a YouTube account and you also got a Facebook account, you can vote on FGN and you can vote on YouTube. So it's double the fun. So let's get into the nominees. I decided to go with 1 designer and 2 niche. One's actually my scent of the day today, so let's go with that one. From the House of Diptyque. This is more of a summer-spring type scent, so it's actually really an interesting scent. This is the Eau de Toilette of Philosykos. Now, as you can see, testing is pretty much done with this guy. I've had a few years with it, actually. Took a few decants overseas, tested it thoroughly. It wasn't going to make season 16, but it's a very interesting fragrance, a fig-based fragrance, one of the best, actually, probably top 3 in our game. And when you talk figs, you most likely are talking about Philosykos. I've been dying to review this fragrance. This is my scent of the day today, by the way. Hey, if you want Philosykos being reviewed on the Robes Away channel, definitely cast your vote down below. Secondly, let's take a look at the House of Creed. I think I have 1 Creed fragrance review coming up in season 16. This guy just didn't make the cutoff. This one called Sélection Verte. The bottle's not as sexy as the other ones because those are all retail bottles that I have. Sélection Verte, this is the decant. I split like a big thing. And this is the decant, 100 mils of it. I actually did a thorough testing on Sélection Verte. I wasn't going to make season 16, but it has been a top 10 niche for me in the spring the past few years. I think it made number 1 2 years ago. So it's a top getter for me in the spring. So if you want to see a review on Sélection Verte, you know what to do. And that's a minty-like fragrance from Creed. Really an interesting fragrance, kind of under the radar. I also can't wait to review that one. But fortunately, it just didn't make the cut for season 16. It was going to be bumped for next season, which I could have got a little more testing out of it. But again, both those bottles are kind of ready, kind-ish. And now for all my designer heads, yes, I did not forget about you. Subscriber's choice is all about the subscribers, and I like to mix things up, you know, as far as price range goes. Sometimes there's just people out there that are really not interested, or, you know, they're out of their price range for Philosykos and Sélection Verte. Philosykos is kind of affordable. Sélection Verte is affordable if you split it, but it's kind of hard to find and all that jazz. So some people might not be interested in those reviews. So I decided to go with something that's available almost everywhere, a designer scent. And this fragrance right here was slotted for spring 2015. So you are going to, if you vote for it and I review it this season, you are of course shooting the process a little bit forward here. So this is from the House of Bulgari. Bulgari makes really interesting tea-based fragrances. If you haven't heard, I own several of their tea-based fragrances. A lot of their fragrances actually have tea in them. This is one of their most important, top-selling. It's kind of classified in the women's section, but I think this is mostly unisex. It might be in the men's section from time to time. Jean-Claude Ellena is the nose behind this. It was released in the 90s. Really, you know, I'm excited about any of these fragrance reviews. This one too. This is Eau Parfumée au Thé Vert and green tea. This is green tea based fragrances, and this is basically one that started it all. This is one of the best on the market today. If you haven't smelled it, you definitely need to smell it. But if you're interested in this fragrance and you're like, you know what, I want to see what Mark has to say about a green tea based fragrance, one of the early comers from a great nose and from a great fragrance house that they have a red tea one, white tea, they got a whole bunch of these. So if you want to vote for this one, my designer heads, this one's for you. This one again, great for spring and summer. So guys, those are all my greenish picks actually. Almost all have like a green hue to them. Philosophico, Sélection Verte, and of course Eau Parfumée au Thé Vert. So guys, comment below, 1 vote per YouTube account. If you vote twice, you're disqualified. No. Just one of them is going to count, your first one. That's it. So vote, keep voting. Well, just vote once. Don't keep voting. Vote once. Let me know what you think. And I'll let you guys know, I don't have a set date when I'm going to review this. I'm just going to tally the votes and then I'm going to put on the video. Votes closed, so that means you're done. Once I got the tallies of the YouTube and the FGN, I'm going to tally them up. Then I'm going to know which one it is. I'm going to work on it a little bit, and then I'm going to shoot the video type thing. So that's how it works. Can't wait to see all your comments. Thanks for watching, guys.